to play on, uses the umpire to give him a little block. Massages it to half forward, Curnow.
Play on.
Can he find someone inside 50? Sits a high one up. Casbolt! In the square.
Boys.
For the first goal of the game and the season. Bang.
Silvani, the little nifty one over the top. He can do likewise to Murphy. I think he can keep running if he wants. He does. Have a look at this. Casbolt should have been more out in front. Richmond defender over the top. Ashby knocked to Gibbons. Handball good. Here goes O'Brien. Carlton have kicked 2 first quarter goals.
Again, sits a high one up. Lots of Tigers in the air. Paddy Dow outside of the boot. Rare fumble from Edwards. Cripps now can arch his back. Dow, quick release, just missed Silvani, but he might get a free.
Advantage.
Advantage played. Silvani slots it. 7th lead change.
Sensational. Such great poise with the footy. Cripps charges through. He tried to run over one. Got it to Gibbons. Around the corner. Obliterated them out of the middle of the Blues.
The skipper there has stepped up there. That's his 6th score involvement out of their 8 scores. The momentum just knocking it forward. It hasn't always been clean from the stoppage for them, but as long as they get that ball going the opposite way to Richmond.
Okay, just wait. 20 Carlton.
So Asprey goes in the book.
Right out of you guys.
Anything that gets anywhere near the players' heads.
Knox here, David.
1-8. Their last 9 scoring shots, the Blues. They need one. Plowman runs a bit of an arc. Oh, that's nice. They are coming, the Blues.
This is where you'd like them to reel and go here. Umpire said he ran off his mark, so he called it to go. High footy got to stand under this, and he does, McDonald. Too far out to score. He does reel and go. Top of the square. Tell you what, never too far out if you're Oscar McDonald. Almost got it on the second. Petrevski finds Noons. Petrevski-Seton over the top. Doherty now. A little bit of space here. That's a good kick by Doherty to Gibbons. Gibbons to Fisher. Got the left foot, remember. Could have gone to the boundary line. Decided to straighten up a little. Didn't get a full kick on it, but Mackay made it look better than it was. Big kick here for Mackay, and that's nice. Well done. So the Blues not without a chance. Really made hard work of it for Cripps, but he did brilliantly, the skipper. Fisher to Dow. Dow over the top here. The run of Williamson. Steamy inside 50. Blues everywhere. Mackay, possession of the footy to Gibbons. Needs to kick it. Got it. The Blues are back. The Blues are back within 5.
Lower the ice, and we see Paddy Cripps. We talked about it in the pre-game. It just is his strength to withstand tackles, not get frightened when there's people around, and then give it to a player under no pressure because he draws such a big crowd.
Jack Martin thinking on the left is easier. Blues fans agree. They're happy. Blues on the board, level game. Dow takes on Steele side bottom. Little wide one to Murphy. Can he finish? Handball over the top. Now Gibbons. Little bit of candy. Kicks it. Goal. It's an absolute gem.
We just see here that Carlton wanting to push the ball forward, get it forward. Quick decisions, making decisions on the turn. Just breaks the game open, and wonderful execution here at the end. Fantastic inside-out check side.
Right here, boys.
Now the big ruckman can kick a very necessary goal for the Blues.
15 gone, Mark.
Has not kicked a goal in his 21.5 game career. Could not have picked a better time. That's going through. Number 1. Nunes can have a bounce. What's he got ahead of him? Chooses to handball because the answer was not much. Sard can get on his bike. Casbolt. Beautiful kick, Sard. Absolutely superb. Levi Casbolt into the pocket. Gibbons dribbles it. Early contender, Michael Gibbons.
Well, they say once is a fluke, two is a trend, and this is the second time tonight he's turned the corner. What about the skill here? Just to put the right weight on the ball, no other option. Look at that angle.
Thanks, boys.
I'll tell you what, Sard's kick down the line to Casbolt, though, really set that up. They were outnumbered. Collingwood had really good defensive setup behind the ball then, but...
Play on.
Martin's got 3, and somewhere Stevie J smiles. Gets industrious. Chance for Nunes. Little gift to Gibbons. Wider ball to Curnow. Squeezes the kick. Finds his man Fogarty.
Found some really easy targets.
3 seasons of the Cats, now a Blue, and Blues fans love what he's produced. Fogarty gets one back to 21.
Martin coming through, flick the handball to Paddy Dow. High inside 50. Mackay, did he have an arm held? Imagine taken in the tackle. Fisher with the snap. 2 in a row, Blues. They're back in it.
Just see here, Martin winning a contested ball. Paddy Dow gets it on his boot, gets it in forward quickly. There's a contest. Great tackle, great defensive pressure here. And then the quick snap, and Carlton 2 quick ones in a row, and you see how...
Suddenly Fogarty swoops on the loose ball. Mackay, he's looking for 4.
But he's lining up for number 4. He's had a good night himself.
Handles the moment well, puts it straight through the middle. 8-point ball game again.
The scramble, bets on hands and knees. Brace your hands and knees. Silvani slips it out. Walsh gets it out. Big chance, snap at goal. Nunes. Right man, right time. Blues get there first.
It kicks left, right, centre.
Oh, speaking of which, Young's kick has been intercepted by Fogarty. Originally picked 22 for the Cats. He's made an excellent start in the navy blue. Fogarty steps up. Others have missed. He hits.
Casbolt's on the move. Silvani from 4 deep. Went up, knocked it down. Eddie Betts was lurking. Walsh become a star to Mackay. And now the Blues fans are up. 16 Dockers ahead of him. Thought about pulling the kick late. Now he opens up the angle. She's got plenty on it. That's going, gone. One of Ed's all-time best.
For the Freo back 6, he drew the free kick. He made sure the umpire was aware of it. What a finish. He brings energy, Curnow. I mean, he's one of those guys that's so popular amongst this group. Anything he does, particularly that impacts the scoreboard.
Just pops it to half forward. You can see the pathway. Casbolt. Mickey Gibbons decides to share it with Silvani. He wanted to share it, and he does. Mackay's taken another mark. He trusts his right boot. He didn't want to go back and have the shot.
Turns boundary side, heads long, Casbolt! Big jump, Eddie Betts turns back the clock. In his 200th game as a Blue.
He pounced. Look at that, it's 5 for Yeti.
Blips it over the top to Nunes. Here's Walsh again. Goes with the pass option. He just floated that.
Coming straight line at the deliverer. It's very difficult to defend. You can't chop the arms. Can't really guard space.
Career high on offer. Mackay's got 5.
Picks off the short one. Holman. Looks for Miller. Cottrell broke that up easily. Petrevski-Seton, now Walsh.
Squeezes it out wide. Wiedering. That's a beautiful kick. Mark Murphy, the veteran. Closing in on 300 games. Beautifully weighted kick. Eddie got it back to Mark Murphy. While the bounce sat up. It's gone the right foot. Banana. Mark Murphy kicks. Superb goal.
This is the best passage of play in the game. Mark Murphy playing a high half forward role, found himself in space, had time to deliver. Another goal assist here for Eddie Betts. And over his career, Mark Murphy has been a very good exponent of the banana or the check side, whatever you want to call it. And to do it on the run like that.
Forward there for a while was Silvani round the body. High one forward. Mackay parked under it. Cripps this time, surely. Blues get their second.
It in front. Picked up boot to ball. Lightning speed from Cripps. Casbolt. Eddie. What can he do from there? That's what he can do.
Brought up Paddy Cripps, just bang it in there. Good contest, and just you've got to have body on Eddie Betts. Look at this here. No one laid a finger on him, no body on him as he's coming towards that marking contest.
Covered quite nicely this time, Curnow, but it's an up and under. Tricky ball to handle. Look at the skill of Eddie. Stand! That is super hard. Low down. Slippery ball. Curnow's got some penetration. Might have carried the lot. I reckon it has.
This is a really disappointing result if you're the Gold Coast Suns. Two defenders there.
You get one here, Hodgie. Silvani, brilliant. Outside of the boot, dribbler from Murphy, gets through.
That's right.
Did Collins get a little piece of it?
Wasn't any body on him either coming through that.
Michael Gibbons just wandering around trying to work out where he is. High ball inside forward 50. Harry Mackay. Good hands.
2 metres back, please.
His left leg out to the boundary. He's been going left with these.
Struck that one. Better and got it through. 2 in a row, Blues.
Bose had to pick himself up. Silvani's tackle was brilliant.
It's a drop kick.
It was a drop kick. Payne holding the ball. Jack saw. Let's hope that's nothing untoward. It was a brilliant effort from Jack Silvani. Mackay, the left footer, Richo.
You go from a right footer to a left.
And guess what? Mackay's nailed it. Huge moment in this game.
Exact same thing. A massive effort, a massive break, chase down against Richmond, and he finished the game and missed the next week. As you can see there, he hurt the shoulder, but then smart play by Mackay, being a left foot into that pocket. Nice and easy for him just to roll around and see
how hard work pays off.
Second in the best and fairest last year to Wiedering in just his second year from just inside 50. Tightish angle. Oh, it comes back nicely. Wonderful finish, and Walsh enjoyed it.
Onto the loose ball, and he had to turn him, but the momentum takes him into his back. But the fact that he kicked it from the boundary side is extraordinary. Look where he's kicked it from.
It gives you some indication that maybe he knows the shape of his ball.
Centering ball to a dangerous area, Mackay. Jonas takes care of it with the fist. Levi spins it back the other way. Levi Casbolt! That's the one the Blues needed. Double Cobra time! Carlton back into it.
Allow your forwards to go to work. So that's the centering kick we're looking for. 15 metres out in the corridor. Forwards know the ball should be going there.
Cottrell in a rare bit of space for a Carlton player. Here's an opportunity for Harry. There you go, 1-on-1, and the big man delivers.
Get it in.
Does that now. Really clever ball to Casbolt. Wonderful kick.
Well, they didn't outnumber in the end. And they change it up. They bring it round to this side. Find Harry Mackay on a hard lead, and then you got Levi Casbolt one out. Oh, actually, he was on his own for a long time.
Big kick this for the Blues. Casbolt He's got one. He's brought it back. Has Levi's got two? First term, Eddie's on the lead. They go in that direction now. He's going to be outside. He's at the back though, Eddie Betts. Can he do something special? Centering ball. That was special to McGovern.
Well, I don't know. It's not. I don't want to say it's an indictment. It isn't. He's out there. He's playing, but he's the one that's provided a little bit of spark. It's Eddie's started to just do a few things a little bit different. Fogarty's got to get on board. Murphy's the other one that's got to start to get his hands on the footy.
McGovern coming back from a crook back. The Blues desperately need this, and Mitch provides. And again is where he's been tonight. Eddie Betts tries to step through. Cottrell's got a little bit of space. Is he going to try something fancy? Hooks it round the corner! Great finish by Cottrell. And finally the Blues kick a goal.
So there's the play with his hands up.
It would have been a tough find to get it to that play.
Did he look at him?
He would have had to get no problem. Why would you when you can kick it? It's a snag.
It's a snag. It's a very nice description.
It's a good snag.
Yeah, it's a great goal.
Carlton.
Harry Mackay's coming off.
Plowman with the pink boots. Slider inside 50. Bergman, Pitnet. Nunes hooks it round the body. Gets good purchase on the footy. Is there a hand on that one? Jack Nunes says no, there's not. It's a goal.
Picked up by Cripps and away they go. Here's a chance. McGovern lines them up and kicks the goal. First goal on the board of the Blues. Big Harry had his hand in the air, didn't get to it, but he'll get it now into the open goal. If he can pick it up, and he does, and he pops it through. They're wild about Harry at Marvel.
To do with the fact that he missed his first one.
Here he comes. Around the body he goes. Has it got the legs? It has. Splits the middle. He's got two. And Walsh has got a 55 out. He runs to the line and thumps it long. The Blues need one. And that young superstar delivers for Carlton.
Clever kick from Cripps.
Cunningham got his arms free, lifted out. Murphy, massive moment, and delivers on cue.
Here, and really it'll start with the midfield. There's still plenty of time in this quarter for Carlton to be able to cut into this Brisbane lead.
Oh, nobody can run all the way, decides to go long. Here's Harry! Yes, sir! In comes Big H. The kick is on its way, and he has split the middle. Did they need it? And can the big man deliver? Game in the balance. Oh, here we go. Birchall's dropped it. Eddie Betts picks his pocket, gets it across the Curno. It's a goal. It's a goal. The umpire's blown the whistle. He's paid the advantage. The Blues are back in town. The lead is to the pocket, and Murphy's got it. His 291st game. Comes in, and he steers it beautifully through to give Carlton just that little bit of hope. Well, underground kick. Here's a chance for Big Harry. Is this number 6? Oh, if you don't mind, that was magnificent. Great play.
Brings it in one hand and then a little snap around the corner. He can be happy with his day's work.
Chance for Cunningham. Ricochet back to him. Now Walsh, beautiful sidestep, Sam Walsh, brilliant. It's just a start.
It's moves like this that, I mean, that's just special. I know he makes that look easy.
A little bit of space all of a sudden. Stocker got it to Nunes. He's got Eddie on his own, the goal square. Can he find a way? Eddie did it. How did he mark it? He's been given the all clear. And the little champ, what a player. What a goal. What a start. Gives it off to Sard. Sard on the run. Got the momentum. Launches from 51. There's a massive kick. Wow. Electric stuff. Look at the teammates get to him as well. That is first goal with Carlton, I think. That is the reason why.
McGovern now. Out the back's Casbolt. He honours the lead from Mackay. Beautiful take of a half volley. Superb pick-up. Cunningham. But well done, Mackay.
Really is remarkable, some of the players playing AFL now with their height. That's 204 centimetres, Harry Mackay. Down low, quick hands to give that one off. With
players got confused over who would go and who wouldn't. Doherty in the end spearing ball and finds Owies.
He's got a heap of numbers behind the ball. Get the mark on about 40 out.
2 weeks ago, 4 goals in the VFL. Last week, 3 behinds. Here he comes for his first goal. Owies kicks his first in footy.
Involved and here comes Sarge streaming through the ground. You can predict the response from the Bombers fans. Eddie Betts is all out the back. Oh, how did he get on his own, Eddie? He's dropped it just for a little bit of showtime. Eddie picks it up and has nailed it. Pushing the back. The goal will count anyway. Ray wasn't going to buy it. Here's Curnow. Open goal square. Curnow on the half-time side almost. He's got a big goal. Did well to get it back. Samo Petrevski-Seton to Nunes. Casbolt back with a fly. Gibbons releases it. Fogarty's got the goal square open and he took advantage of it. Sard. Cripps wanted to get it back to him with a leg speed. Sard, he took on the young gun Perkins. Floats it forward. Big effort. Owies has taken a strong mark. 50 and 50
against Hine.
Has got 3 goals. And she's on again here. And they're coming from everywhere. It's an all-inner here, Bristle.
Yep.
Look at them over the fence. They're spreading down from the back end. Up by Desperate McGovern and Hine going at it all of a sudden, Bristle.
They are. They've got a couple in there. The heads get involved. They come together as well. Interesting stuff. Very close to the supporters. The path of Perkins. Walsh, he is such a competitor. Look at that. He's ripped it out of a big pack. Got it forward and has made something happen. Take a bow, Sam Walsh. Have been by Walsh. Betts right behind him to kick it around the corner. Got that bending magnificently.
Walsh the most on the ground. The whole pack fell over. Nick Clark slapped it back, but Fogarty got the way and he kicked it.
Everyone on the ground knows what he's going to do and go around the corner, but it's impossible to stop. He goals. Kicks goal number 4.
Good news there, Jimmy. It's a big afternoon unfolding here for the Blues. Paddy Cripps, he rolls through and the champ kicks it. What a moment. Bursting out of the centre of the MCG. And his teammates love him. 4 unanswered goals now, Carlton.
Kicked, I think, 3 or 4 goals over the last month. And that will please him. Oh, listen to the
Look at this, BT. You love this from Levi Casbolt. The little just back heel flick.
Yeah, nice. But have a listen to the crowd. After this goal, they roared, but they're just bubbling with pleasure at the moment. High footy. Betts. Cripps. Cunningham. Straightens. Goals. Blues by 15.
Really entertaining.
Fantastic footy. Both teams, full credit to Carlton, though.
Support from Curnow. Now Doherty. Can he find a target? Bangs it long. Karma sets himself. Spills to the front for Eddie Betts. Hacks it out of midair. Oh, what a goal!
He just makes it fun to come to the footy sometimes, Eddie Betts. I mean, if I'm playing, Brian, I take possession of that because I just wouldn't think to do it, but no. Eddie just knows his ability and says, I'm going to have some fun here.
I know it's only goal 619 for Eddie, but it's probably in his top 100. Because he just does that a lot. Worry about, I reckon. They have got on top early in games, the Dogs. I think they've only allowed 2 first-quarter goals over the last 2 weeks. The Dogs, here's Betts, round the corner, snapping goal. Here they come, the Blues.
Silvani sees Betts, and Eddie can go back and kick for his 4th.
Chase, just put it in the book.
Yep. He's got 4. And the Blues draw level. Chance for Fogarty, run from behind is Curnow. Curnow can pop it over the top. Owies is in space. It's going to pitch over the back. Owies wants to turn his man. Can he get around Dale? Snaps at Goldwood, bends it back and puts it through. The packet speed. Walsh, can he get free? He can. Good vision, finds Cottrell. He's got a man forward of the football. It's Cunningham. Can measure, go for it and drill it.
Similar shots, but Cunningham just played the percentages then. Knew he didn't need to just come back to that contest because he would have been...
Casbolt's, good solid contest. Spills to Nunes. Can he size something up? He can, Mackay.
Sudden standstill, didn't he? Bang.
Bang. He's a big man, Levi.
The D10 running him over.
So this for Mackay to hit the front in the race for the Coleman medal. Never in doubt.
Away from Hunter. Cunningham sold some candy. Now the stroke forward. Mackay stretching over the top.
That's until he gets in line with the man on the mark.
Let's have a look at this. Gee, they've called play on early. He's gone around, kicked the goal anyway. No problems. He's kicked 4, but Ray, the kick-in duties. Good mark here by Wiedering. He's come right up the ground, plays on the middle, around the corner. Here's Eddie Betts. The stock standard drop punt here.
Play on.
Cuts a little bit off on the angle. Got it, no problems. Eddie's got goal number 5. I think next Saturday night. So that'll be an absolute beauty. Cripps able to get away. Right foot snap, had a little bit too much bend on it, I think. No, it's a goal. It's there.
Having a terrific season. Work out where to go. Went to Hunt. Picked his pocket, Eddie. Brilliant.
And Eddie, anything near goal was unbelievable.
They looked good there, Melbourne. They looked like they had it under control and they were composed, and then all of a sudden the net closed. Just on the left, so now goes back to Doherty. Searches a bit deeper this time. Casbolt used the body on Lever. And
which is tough to do when all the numbers are already back for Melbourne and well set.
15 guys, just come out.
So Casbolt, as a result of that contest, has this shot at goal. It's only a kick of 25 metres. And that's good. G's improved his kicking, Casbolt.
Lots of legs around. Benny Brown just threw the handball out. Stocker with a snap. That's the one they needed.
Yep.
Good result. Liam Stocker.
Back really heavy. Too many Melbourne players. Got caught, goalkeeping there. Nice finish from Stocker. Just
penetrating ball for Curnow. Can they get something going here?
Play on.
Nice for Mackay. This is a good performance from the Coleman leader. For 2 in a row for Harry. They love it. They absolutely love it.
Owies to Fogarty. Interesting vision, interesting kicking style, but it worked, and Gibbons takes the mark. Here they are at 35 now. And to keep that good record going, they need to make sure this doesn't go in, and it does.
Petrarca off his shin. Murphy loves it.
The 2 Jimmies coming with me, but I'm feeling at 24 points.
I don't know what 50 looks like if that's not 50, George. Jeez, I'd like to be playing for you, umpire, mate.
Sometimes you don't hear the whistle, Ed.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
If you can fake sincerity, you got it made. Walsh dances his way inside 50, drives it goal square, perfection. And Owies kicks it from the goal line. Brilliance from the Blues. Look over the top. Cottrell's got it. Gave it to Gibbons. Got some space. Pulled the kick wide to Owies. Just kicked one. Should be confident. Turns inside. Heads toward goal. Goal square to Coating.
Unselfish play.
First game for the season. And he's driven it through by a coat of paint. A goal down on Walsh. Another possession to set it up to Williams, who's got plenty on that and drives it all the way home for his first goal as a Blue.
Your opponent gets caught ball watching, you're off.
Absolutely. This is the value he can bring to the team, Zach Williams. So he's been recruited as a midfielder. He's not fit to the shepherd.
I haven't heard of the shepherd for a few years.
Walsh allowed to go. Heads toward goal with possession 18. Well, they've been able to stop the sheriff, but they can't stop the deputy.
At 5 scoring involvement, so clearly best on ground. Look at that, they sort of stopped the Hawthorn players. Sammy was just waiting for it, and away he went.
It's great vision because he forced his opponent inside the stoppage. So you go, okay, if my opponent's going to get the ball, he's in traffic, I'll hold the outside. So a lot of his possessions today have been holding on the outside.
Needs to crash through, and Dars just did enough. Body, no stat for that, but it made the difference. Silvani now has a bounce. Not much up forward, has a second bounce. He's waiting and waiting. Waiting for Big Harry. Harry! Oh, he got hands to the ball. Eddie Betts! Eddie Betts! You beauty! It's to bomb it in long. Eddie Betts is under the pack here. They all wait. It goes over the head of Gibbons as well. Awkward bounce. It comes out the back to Pitternet. Piternet's kick at the goal. He's put it through. Carlton back in front. Great dexterity from the big man. Going well in the scrimmages at the moment. The Carlton Football Club. Cripps got it out. Oh, Eddie Betts! Up he goes. From 55. Betts to the goal line. Up they go. Front square. Free kick. Free kick to Carlton. That was spectacular from Eddie Betts. What a mark. Mackay comes in and kicks his first. Third in a row for the Blues, and suddenly they grabbed this game by the throat. But off the ground twice. Here's Mark Murphy. CJ grabs him. Didn't have the ball. Free kick. Free kick. He was blindsided, CJ. Lining up for goal. If he kicks this, it'll be his 196th career goal. And what a moment in the game. Murphy comes in. The roar of the crowd tells you the result. He kicks a big goal up. Mitchell up to 41 touches. He averages 39.5 against Carlton, believe it or not. And Big Harry comes out full-chested and takes the mark.
If you run out to left, he'll make up a couple of metres.
Umpire calls play on, and Big Harry gives it a roost. He gives it a magnificent roost. He's kicked the goal. Harry Mackay. What a goal for Carlton.
What a kick. He embraced the moment, he seized the moment.
Final, you think back to Franklin, sort of 07, when the moment's there and when you're a young key forward and you haven't had the best day, to have a kick like that when the game is on the line, 55 out, to really seal the win for your team, the ripple effect that has on your team, the confidence it gives.
To Koning, Walsh, Williams, a little fumble, but then boot to ball, and I reckon that's a pretty good result. It is.
Again, he'll pop it up inside 50. Again, Mackay will be in the middle of that pack. Here's Silvani at ground level. Can he capitalise? Lovely finish. In his line of sight, will kick over the top towards the pocket. Pitternet provides the target. Here's Betts in the pocket, holds it one-handed, bends it through for a goal.
Yes. That's it. That's what we wanted, Linger. The Doug Nichols round is...
I mean, he made this look like he's having a kick in the park. And his one hand... Just a bit of weight of service there, Jace.
Silver service.
There you go. And I'll kick it from the boundary. Remarkable. Good awareness from Cripps to know that Dawson was a chance to fall into his back.
Cripps called to play on, and he does, and that's superb. Absolutely brilliant.
Just his 11th senior game. such a bright prospect for the Blues and one that they really need to realise his potential. And he has struck that beautifully. Blues back in front. Tried to fashion a kick through the traffic. McInerney taken in a tackle by Cottrell. Cripps with the snap, gets one back.
First 95 games, but it's rare. Here he is again, on call. He was tagged on the leg. He's kicked the goal with the advantage rule anyway. He is a goer.
Well, just relentless he is. His work rate, he keeps showing up to the contest and the stoppage, but he's got the smarts as well. He gets in the right position. But what's the scary thing about him is you normally see a season or two, Dad.
Stocker involved, handball to trouble. Sard able to spin off a fairly hefty bump, gets it wide to Fisher. Good user of the footy, Fisher. There he comes, and De Koning there. And Shepherd not so. Horrible to see that. Real. In the meantime, this impressive young man, De Koning, just puts it straight through the middle. That's how you do it, boys.
So Jimmy, just explain for those watching Sunday afternoon footy, you feel like momentum's all against you, so Carlton really, they just want to slow down for a moment, although you've got to release that handball. Come back, Jimmy, in a moment when you get the gap through to Setterfield. Now the quick movement, Eddie Betts, Setterfield kick wasn't ideal. Doesn't matter, Eddie can do anything. De Koning's going to take the mark. He couldn't miss from there. And he puts it straight through, a couple for that man, Tom De Koning.
Up on that one, he's been the go-to man.
Coming off Dom Sheet, a career-high 43 disposals last week versus Essendon. Now Mark Murphy. Wobbling, floating kick. It's effective in the end to Paddy Cripps. Zach Fisher. Eddie Betts, you can see one-on-one now. He presents that, and the kick was going inboard, and Owies, all the attention went to Eddie Betts, and Owies popped up from nowhere.
As well.
See a lot of attention drawn to Eddie Betts, and you can understand why. And this young man, Matt Owies, kicked the last goal of the game. Strikes it reasonably well, and back-to-back goals from Matt Owies. Miracle goal. Bailey Williams has kept it in. He might have preferred to get it out if he had his time over again. Paddy Dow. Silvani stayed down, he read it well. Nice sidestep, got past Foley. Nunes, Silvani's going to get it back. Slapped it on intelligently to Cripps. We're going to take on the Foley tackle. He just shows no regard for the tackler. Advantage is paid. The deep option was there to Betts, but Owies has popped up again. And he can go back and kick his third goal unselfishly short to Mark Murphy. And he's going to go to Cottrell, so
keep going, 2 more minutes.
Supplemental pickup in 2019. He's got the 4 career goals in 14 games directly in front. Matt Cottrell has just snuck it home.
Turning flew, couldn't hold it. Cripps got it. Betts through traffic, goal.
Opened a pathway for Dow. Williams has a chance. Kick around the body. Good looking kick as he got the journey. Williams has got it. Nice celebration from Eddie Betts. Shepherd for me. I'll do the rest. Almost ran out of space. Back to Silvani. Got through a tackle. Eddie! Got it! Eddie's got it! The West Coast Eagles in the last 6 weeks. Matt Owies directly in front. Carlton's first goal coming up. Matt Owies has got it.
He's having some issues down there, Jude.
Yeah, he is. He's just getting that left ankle checked out.
Dow gets out of trouble. Stocker. Surely now the Blues. Towards full forward, out the back. Here it comes, the 4th for Blues, and Owies will get his 2nd. Owies got the 1st for the Blues tonight, the 1st term. His 2nd, Blues 4th. 31 points.
So some better ball movement from Carlton through the middle of the ground, and amazingly, when you do that, and you link up and you run, get a little bit of pace on the ball, you find a target inside 50.
The runner, Williams, continues on. Flynn does the chasing, doesn't gain too much. Perhaps Mackay, easy enough. Did he get rid of Buckley? Plays on, Mackay gets another back-to-back goals, the Blues. With 43, chance here for the Blues again. Dow, game 50, where's Harry? Over the back it goes, Silvani, still a chance to Koning. 4 in a row, the Blues. It's a 2-goal game.
The goals there, he's going to try and centre it. Buckley onto it, Fisher bending, and the goal to the Blues.
Looking for the centering ball, probably wasn't on, but well done Fisher, followed up his own work and a nice finish. So just hanging around. No margin for error from the Blues, but in that third quarter we saw...
Looks like he's got an issue, and so have the Blues in general. Sard, Dow, Cripps, Sard on the move. Little dance step was good, couple of bounces, can take it himself and launch long, inspirational.
Off McKay, and there goes Sard. 1-2, look out, see you later. Good night, Adelaide Crows.
Yeah, it was like the captain, Cripper. He just pulled a slingshot back and went bang. Off you go, Adam. Back in the Walsh direction. Heat to Martin as the seconds tick down. Goal square. Barts, Mackay. 2 in a minute. And they are dancing now, the Blues. Who does you want, though? Eddie Bairds, goal square. Got it, Eddie. They open up an 18-point lead, Adelaide, but for the first time today, the Blues are in front.
By himself, but he's set himself up as an attacking influence.
Williams unselfish to Martin in the pocket.
Much better system, Jono. They had Zach Williams there.
He knew that they'd get the overlap from his kick back into the middle.
For 4 in a row for the Blues. They kicked 6 of the last 7. Saab is off and running again. Pulled the kick, hoping for Martin. Flicked over his head by Smith. Martin, still alive. Eddie, dance step. Oh, one more time, Eddie. Don't you love it? 5 later this year. Krebs, the Blue Superman, gets them out of the middle. Picerno. Dow. Stood his ground. Doesn't look like he's got the kick in him. He sees Martin lead to the pocket. He goes longer, goal square. Eddie, he shepherded it through, Eddie. There's another assist. Blues on fire at the moment, and Krebs, little shrug off. Hanging off him like a cape at the moment, and the Blue Superman goes long. There's no kryptonite for Krebs tonight. Walsh on the rebound, little shrug off, feeds it out. Williams. Oh, the love in the house. You can feel the warmth, especially for Williams.
Tom was a big... Look at that.
There's a great handball and then round the corner. A beauty.
He's had a massive week. Low, thrown off the kick. Dow had plenty of it early. And he lays a good tackle with Kennedy here on Tucker. Ball. Yeah, game 6 for the year. Hasn't kicked a goal so far this year. And he finally delivers for the Blues. Martin danced into it and found its way to Eddie Betts.
Self-inflicted wounds here for the Dockers.
Big Harry, he's in a great spot. He went for the more difficult but closer to goal recipient.
34 years young, Eddie Betts. And he's still got it.
Early, and he's about to get 4.
Silvani, who was out there for about an hour pre-game. He was the earliest out there having shots, and he was the last one to leave the oval. He's got 4 goals, 10 so far this year. That's why he was out there for an hour. He's now got 5 goals, 10. Put toward the boundary, and Walsh coming off a great first term again. Wobbles one to half forward. Cripps, he looks fine now. Pounced on it, gave it to Mackay, danced inside, handed it up. Known goal kicker always. He's having a great season too.
The big fella will go at it. You see there's Pearce getting up off his knees. That's De Koning who came in and took him to ground. Eyes from the umpire, other than just the man in front, is going to see that free kick.
He bends it. Oh, beautiful. To perfection for the opening goal of the second half.
With a torp here, but he'll tip it to the top of the square.
Pokes it to the pocket, and Silvani with the reach.
So they are tall down there, so they will give you front position to lead up on.
For 2 in a row for Carlton, and a 4-goal lead for the Blues.
That's a good goal.
Feeds it back. He missed Eddie Betts. Loeb run down. Holding the ball. Hit back Eddie in here. Came into this game with 633 of them. 633, 340. And he delivers. Big game player in a big moment. Spear pass, hoping for Harry. Through Harry's hands. Walsh at the back. Kept it in. A little roller. Big moment. Kennedy. Walsh bangs it. Brilliant. This kid just keeps on rising. And that might be the biggest moment of his career so far.
He waited till he thought the ball was going to be delivered.
Saad was looking for it. Saad's definitely kicking it to him. But in the end, it matters not. Great goal.
So entirely now the ball is in the court of the Fremantle Dockers. They need 3 accurate kicks. They've got to kick 3 goals to win it. Lose by 5 or win by 1 point.
De Koning gets his own clearance. Floats it up, top of the square. Eddie Betts stays down. Mackay goes up. And Sam Petrevski-Seton out the back. Instant reply. Petrevski-Seton feeds it to Martin. Bangs it forward in hope. And Harry provides the hope. That's their shots today. That brings them to 113. Struck it well. Got it there. And they're alive.
Funny old games. I mean, the effort's always there. You know that from Paddy Cripps.
And here's Walsh. Possession 32 for him. To Dow. Walsh feeds on. Runs inside 50. Stylish bounce. Looks up. It's his to spend. He's a superstar.
The amazing thing as that unfolded, Gaz, is I'm giving that option to square it up into the corridor and have an easy set shot 20 out. So in the end, I think he was forced into doing it himself.
No one is running harder than him right now at the end of this game. And look, I don't think he wanted to kick the goal in the end. And then he just sort of, as you said, summed everything else up and said, all right, I'm going to have to do something that goes against the grain a bit.
He's from Madgen and can go on a meandering run originally that then was straight into trouble. Martin strips him in the process. Martin does look a little bit sore here. Back to the feet. Might just about be on Martin's range. It's definitely on Stocker's range. He belts it from 50 and puts it through.
An amazing tackle here by Martin, just outside 50. It's very hard to stop an AFL player going at full tilt through the middle of the ground and open field tackling. Stocker's one for Carlton, who's just getting better and better as the year rolls on. He's getting more confidence in his own ability. He's getting up higher in the ground from that.
Silvani's got a couple to beat, tries to get a look at it, hands to it for Jack. Solution there. Did well to find the spot. Today's 75th game for the Blues. Silvani with one for Nono.
That's a nice touch. Steve Silvani kicks the goal. Sorry, Jack, and then great respect shown to the legend Thumps a long one. Sometimes this is the ball that works. Eddie Betts! Brilliant. 10-3 from set shots. Eddie loves this situation. Gobbles it up right through the middle.
The dominance has been with the Pies from a scoreboard point of view in this quarter so far. Kennedy looking to take that advantage and some. A deep kick, body on body, clearance and goal for the Blues. An immediate answer.
Well, the free kick for holding and the advantage taken, but the finish from Kenny, he's absolutely smashed that from inside the centre square. And a nice block from Eddie Betts. But Kennedy's had a nice game, 19 touches. He's
runs that customary arc and doesn't drag it back far enough. In fact, it's Eddie Betts to finish the job. Bang! Blues in front. Mark taken by Kennedy, not paid for some reason. Back inside they go, almost Mackay. Walsh, here he is. Straightens up and has delivered. Is there nothing this young man can't do?
sometimes just individual brilliance wins out over all structures and everything like that. Nige, he just fought his way through the tackle, kept his feet, broke the tackle, and then to have the leg power to swing it over from that distance. Just been extraordinary today. Sam Walsh again, 33 disposals.
Since Andrew Walker back in 2011. But Carlton have been enormous down the stretch here. Mackay gets a good piece of it and puts it home. They're beautiful right now, the Blues.
Yeah, they're on their toes.
Intercepts galore. It's a low ball. Gee, it's a good hit. It was low and hard to Kennedy.
The call in the early stages, they're onto those inside kicks from North Melbourne. So now you've got to just wait for that kick to open up from a North Melbourne point of view.
Kennedy from directly in front. 2 goals in his 8 matches so far this season. And he sneaks it home. The Blues get the first major of the afternoon.
Like Jordan Lewis in his heyday, just a left footer, rip it across the body.
But there was penetration. I didn't have penetration.
Not a lot the North defenders can do about that. That is one of the best kicks you'll see.
But they're on defensively, so 3 intercept marks, Jones, Wiedering and Sard. So three defenders, so they're getting opportunity. When you do your plan, you understand that this is a side in North Melbourne that want to use.
So he's going to check side it. Just Paddy Cripps. Hits it high, hits it wonderfully well. The skipper goes bang, and that's what the Blues needed to straighten themselves up.
Came back nicely.
That was a beautiful kick.
Straight through the middle. To see the injury here. It's a right ankle. Just got caught as Nunes fell.
In the meantime, Carlton go inside and the mark. But Martin comes in and just caresses it right through the middle. That is a beautifully executed kick at goal.
To a contest forward. Cottrell, clever tap. Fisher and Curnow raffle it. Curnow in game 2. Have a look at that. Put it in the highlights reel. Ed, well done. 200. And that is top shelf gear.
I reckon Fisher was about to grab it. He might have just recognised the voice coming from behind in Ed Curnow. On the left foot, with North Melbourne players bearing down on it.
He would not have kicked the goal in his 200 games, would he?
Nah.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
He's hit that so sweet.
Well, he did declare pre-game in the warm-up that he couldn't kick or mark.
And can't kick.
He's doing something right. Needed the crowd there, as you said, Geordie, to go across the full row.
To arrest what has been a horrible third term for them. Now into this final term, it's Mark Murphy with his second kick of the game coming on as the sub, and Nunes takes the mark. So Jack Nunes comes in, must kick this goal to get Carlton back into it, and does. Great mark, great goal, fantastic centre break.
Make it 2 in a row for the Blues. Hits it sweetly, hits it perfectly. 2 in a row for Carlton.
Kick Ed Curnow in game 200 to the skipper Cripps. On the run, majestic, and puts it through.
And then was worried out of it, and that's holding the ball. Kennedy.
Advantage.
They take advantage. Dow sticks it inside 50, and here's Big Harry.
With 7 or 8 big forwards too, JB.
for Mackay's first, and the Blues first. Now we got a scramble. Walsh around the body, doesn't miss. What a star this young man is.
Wilkie was always under pressure, always under pressure. The handball to Silvani, and he happens to kick their third goal. Brilliant stuff from the Blues. Controlled footy here. That's a shocking, shocking kick. Oh, he's going to pounce on this. He could have gone all the way. Went backwards there to Curnow. And Charlie Curnow off one step just went bang. What a kick it was. I think he might have been just outside the 50 as well.
Turnover duck is what all sides are wanting to try and achieve, but when the opposition just kicks it straight back to you, it makes it nice and easy. But Charlie Curnow, first touch of the game.
To half forward, big Harry Mackay stretches out in front of Wilkie.
Back here, Callum. One more minute.
Keep it nice and flat. It almost rules out the defender marking it.
For his third, Mackay strikes it really well. It is beautiful. Three on the night for Harry Mackay.
Martin dishes it off as well. Here's O'Brien with the kicking again, and it's beautiful to Mackay, and he sets up his fourth goal into tonight's game, and he can now add 4 more to that tally.
Defend the outside, because this is such a hard kick, and O'Brien looked up and he saw
it open up now for Honey. His hands were good. Fishes out the back with good wheels. Ball bounces for him. Take all the space. Has a bounce. And then sideways with the boot. That is fantastic. Williamson. What's Williamson got? It is there. Big finish to the half for the Blues.
Sard gives Walsh a bit of space. The chipping ball was just perfect. With a side like St Kilda that had finals to play for, to not be closer than 40 points is amazing. Dow kicks their second goal of the term.
Can he kick one himself? Loves it, and they will get around him. Look at him come from everywhere for Josh Honey. Highmore, same can be said. Martin, Walsh for his third. Got it. 3 goals. Jude. Cripps has got a piece of crouch, centre of the ground, holding the ball.
Genuine attempt. Straight back to him. Hold. Stand. Stand.
And that's 50 all day long. Kent just ran straight past. Paddy Cripps. Kicks the goal. Gets some overlap running going here, although Hill dispossessed and gone.
And they're the silly handballs that they're giving to Hill just for the sake of it.
From long range, runs off the line and then bang, right through the middle. Martin handball inside 50. They can finish through Murphy here with some icing on the cake for the Blues.
Direction, Powell with a fumble, a chance for Charlie. He has his first look at it and he curls it round beautifully. And Charlie Curnow with the first for the Blues.
Lukosius pulls his kick late and turns it over straight to Honey. Australian reps at their pursuits. He's chosen footy in those honey-coloured boots. Sends it long and got it there. Blues get their second.
Euro Cal, you mentioned that. He's up to 5 now, but setting up nicely.
So the Suns kicked the first goal of the afternoon. Honey for his second, slots it, and the Blues have kicked the last 3. Sees him, puts it out in front, and Charlie's got it. He wants to play on quickly from the pocket. Heads to Betts. That is superb. That is gold class from Charlie. 350th, round 23. To turn the momentum around, And he drills it.
Out of the centre. Going to ground down there was Silvani, but what about the recovery? And Jack Silvani, after slipping over, bounces up. What's he got ahead of him? That's a great kick just to try and open it up. Kennedy wants to move it quickly. Off to Sard. Sard pokes it to Mackay. Again, he's a long way from the goal square. Wheels around on the left. He's going to put it out, looking for Martin down there, and he got separation on his opponent in Farah and takes it. Dried up a little bit, but the work rate's still been there. Sends it on its way, and the goal umpire does not even move. That was straight as an arrow, and the margin is 9. Wheeling around and delivering straight to Suns in this final term. A chance to make them pay and get it back level. Curnow sends it on its way. It's going to be tight. He's squeezed it home. We're all tied up at Marvel Stadium.
That's his return. Houston captured brutally by Kennedy. With emphasis, they demand a free kick for holding the ball. And he gets it. Consistent run at playing senior footy for the Blues. He made to earn it, and around he goes and puts it in front. Behind Casbolt. Durden, he saw his way through, and Honeymilk didn't put it right through the middle. Well, just a little setup kick from Murphy, top of the squares where the heat is on. And Honey, he's got it!
Jeez.
Wow. That's how you do it.
Taylor, arms free but caught. Had a look ball from here, and it is ball. Play advantage. Fisher, no one in the square. He poked it to Curnow. Haynes, Curnow, Dan stepped him and goal.
The individual defenders of the Giants up the ground and slide in behind. We've seen a couple of midfielders get in behind. Curnow
in full flight and made it tough for Kemp, who spins beautiful and away. And now the kick is running too fast for his legs to be able to kick it properly. Might still work. Hand up was delightful, and a spear through goal for Durden. His first goal in AFL footy. To Cripps about to get caught, got his arms free, and Curnow with the bender, that's beautiful. He's got to it. Handed it back. Newman to Casbolt, and Levi's got it. His hands have always been strong. Got 154 goals to his name.
Above head, he has been a giant.
Yeah, he was the #1 contested mark taker in the comp a few years ago, and he drives this through, never in doubt, and they come from everywhere. See if you give us another double cobra to go out with. Again under pressure, turned it over, bouncing ball, Sprout had to stand under it, little flick over the top, Eddie, beautiful stuff to Eddie Betts for old time's sake.
Yep, and a nice tap over by Big Levi to his co-retiree on this game. Well done, Levi.
For some late momentum for the Blues. Chips into it, Curnow. I'm not sure he's got the distance in him. Down to 30 seconds. He takes off. He needs every metre. And he got it there. Huge momentum changer for the Blues.
He just bench pressed him out of the way. Look at this for strength. There you go. There's row 1. Plenty of seats to choose from. Pick your own.
Flicks it back out. Inside 50 kick to Levi, who's got it. And Durden's ball use has been pretty good in game 2. In his final game of AFL footy, and to keep the door open for the Blues. He's got it. And they're back in it. A bullet pass. Little time. Here we go for a finishing touch. Eddie Betts. Open goal. Dan Stamp. Yes. One last time, Eddie. I hope you feel the love.
That little smile coming to the face again, just really clever.
It's a clever goal, isn't it?
He knows exactly the time that's available. He wanted to balk. It didn't really probably even need to, knowing him. But why not pull out the tricks one more time? So good. He's been such a great player, such a great entertainer. Rapt to see him get on the scoreboard.
What an entertainer, one step. I reckon he could have put a second on there. Eddie Betts, you are a champion and a delight to have watched.
We're going to miss him.